What's going on, guys? David here with another Zoysia grass video. Before I show you the grass, I want to go over the weather that took place in the last 30 days. Right after making my last video about the grass, we had Hurricane Eta come through, bring about 7 days of rain and cloudy weather, just dumped rain, basically just dark for a whole 7 days. Right after that, we had a cold front come through, drop us down into the low 40s. So we went from very warm and very muggy to dry and cold. And of course, we had some fungus problems, but no worries, I took care of that. Put a bunch of fungicide down, got it under control. But shortly after that, the grass was still turning brown, and I started noticing some mounds and dirt. So I was like, okay, we definitely have an insect problem. Put some spectricide down, put more fungicide down, and it finally started to change. Fast forward to about 7 days ago, cold weather. We have had in the last 30 days 3 days of under 40 degrees. And I'm going to show you the grass real quick. I'm going to turn the camera around. As you can see, guys, we're still green here. We're still growing. I did put a fertilizer down. I believe I had some dollar spot come up, and I want to show you just what I'm talking about. Let me see. I had tons of it about 2 weeks ago. Now it's a little bit harder to find. You can see there some of the brown there. Basically, the tip was turning brown. I still gotta find you guys a good example. The tips were turning brown, and basically a few days later, the grass would die. You can see over here where the sprinkler doesn't get it as much. The grass pretty much got fried over here just from lack of watering and not enough fertilizer. Let's see if we can find, it's kind of, the sun's just coming out. It's kind of hot, but you can see some of the brown there. I believe that was dollar spot. A little further, guys. And I just did a heavy water this morning, trying to stick to about once a week. Here you go, guys. You can see you got a little purple blade there. It's missing some kind of nutrient, maybe potassium. You got a little more over here, guys. But you can see I mean, for the most part, the grass is still growing. You can see a little runner here, guys. See a little, it's kind of like a purplish color there. That's a good sign. We got some runners coming in. But yeah, you guys get the idea. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to go ahead and mix up some of my sea kelp, humic acid, and Super Thrive. I haven't sprayed it in a couple weeks, so it's due for it. You can see all the discoloration. Go over here a little bit more. Sorry for the glare, guys. The sun's just starting to peek through. But yeah, you guys can see over here, like I said, it got fried. Okay, here's a better example. You can see some of the tips are turning brown. That is not enough water and not enough nutrients getting to the roots. But over here, guys. And that's just a cluster over there. I really don't want to spray any weed killer, but it's creeping in here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to the front yard and mix up some humic acid, Super Thrive, and sea kelp, and we'll go ahead and spray it and get it down before the sun hits it and closes all the pores on the grass. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and spray humic acid, sea kelp, and Super Thrive. Go ahead and spread it out over the yard, a couple passes, and then I've got some zoysia shot, if you didn't know, in the front. I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of it, make that grass look real nice and green. All right, guys, enjoy. Hey guys, all right, we're gonna go ahead and put some fungicide down. It was about 39 degrees 2 nights ago, and we're gonna get all the way up until almost the 80s, believe it or not, here in Orlando. So we're gonna go ahead and put some of this down. Go ahead and make sure we don't have any fungus, because we just watered the lawn for about an hour, and like I said, the temperature is going from pretty cold to pretty warm in about a 40-hour time period. Okay. All right, guys, we're all done putting the fungicide down, as you just saw. It's almost 10 o'clock here. It's still 58 degrees. In about another 30 minutes, we're gonna be into the 60s, and then a couple hours later, we'll be into the 70s. Right here, I've got my GoPro Hero 6 here. We're gonna put this down maybe around 11, 12 o'clock. We're gonna try to capture a time lapse. This would be the time. We just put some nutrients down, and we'll see if we can capture some growth. We'll slow it, roll down, or actually fast forward. We're gonna fast forward from about 3 hours of footage and see if we can capture some growth. So I hope you enjoy. I hope we capture it. I hope we get a good camera angle. If not, we'll go ahead and tomorrow I'll do the same thing and see if we can get some growth. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's see it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. Make sure you like and subscribe for my next new video coming up. We got a time lapse of a tough shed, and my next video on the zoysia grass probably will be next year. So make sure you turn on the notifications and subscribe. See you guys. Thanks so much for watching.